The views and opinions expressed in this video are solely those of the Fat Bearded Vinyl Guy and should not be taken seriously by sane people.
Happy New Year, Vinyl Nation. I am Matt, the Fat Bearded Vinyl Guy, and I am finally back in the vinyl air with another Too Late record review. First off, give me a like and subscribe. FatBeardedVinylGuy.com is the website with links to the social media. Give me a like there. Today, it's the second album from Skid Row, 1991's Slave to the Grind. This was on repeat a lot back in my high school days. It had that vibe that I gravitated to when I was 15 and 16. My current vinyl copy is a Korean pressing because I'm not really sure if it has a recent re-release. Wouldn't be hard to find out, I'm just that lazy. And on that note, let's cue the music. The album starts off with clean guitar and Sebastian Bach singing about a whole lot of trouble outside his window. At the end of the first verse, a cowbell kicks us off into a heavy rocker and a great bass scream. I love the verse riff. It just gets my blood pumping. The breakdown into the bridge has another nice clean guitar part before cranking up the intensity again. There's a lot of great lyrics in this song. The freaks come out at 9 and it's 20 to 10. What's this funk that you call junk? To me, it's just monkey business. Great opener. The title track follows and ratchets up the intensity. Our hero is like most of us, stuck in a repetitive, dead-end job and wants to get out. The version on the album was originally the demo, but when the band went to record for the album, they couldn't match the intensity of the demo, so they put the demo version on the album. There's more great lyrics on this song, just another gear in the assembly line. The noose gets tighter around my throat, but I ain't at the end of my rope. You can't be king of the world if you're slave to the grind. Too true. The Threat is another 2x4 to the chest and another criticism of society. More brilliant lyrics by Snake Sabo and Rachel Bolan. Wasn't put here to be treated like some disease you'd hope would go away if left alone. The music isn't really memorable or melts your face, it's just a meat and potatoes heavy rocker. It's gonna take more than a break in the law to make me smile pretty for the wrecking ball. Quicksand Jesus is the first downshift of the album, and the highlight for me is the chorus. Not just hits hard, not just musically, but lyrically. What do we need? Where do we go where we don't know? Why should we doubt the virgin white of fallen snow when faith's our shelter from the cold? More lyrical mastery, and I'm thankful that it's a power ballad that's not the obligatory baby I need you lyrics. Quicksand Jesus, I'm so far away without you. Psycho Love starts off with a great bass line by Rachel Bolan. Other than that, it's more of the same. Another heavy rocker with more lyrical gold. I'll taste your crazy, you smell insane. It's about a prostitute that kills her clients before she performs her services. Psycho Love indeed. Ashes to ashes, lust to lust. There are two different versions of this album. The clean version with Beggar's Day and the other that has Get the Fuck Out in this spot of the album. I've always insisted on getting the explicit version because my inner 15-year-old insisted, but it's such a badly written song. Beggar's Day is much better. Beggar's Day is an Aerosmith-flavored, up-tempo rocker where Get the Fuck Out is just an excuse to drop a few F-bombs and get that parental advisory label. And 15-year-old me was always up for that. Hell, even 46-year-old me is up for that. Side 2 starts with Sebastian Bach doing a call and response telling us about the news in Mexico. A teenage boy gets arrested for stealing food to eat, while murderers walk free. It's another heavy rocker that gets my head moving. The guitar part and the verses have a real Joe Perry Aerosmith vibe, and the dueling guitar solos are choice. It's more social commentary, a politician getting rich off the poor, a preacher that tells you he can save your soul if you send him money, riding on a breakdown, a suicidal shakedown. We're all living on a chain gang. Creepshow starts off with another heavy intro, flavored with a funky, clean guitar part. Baz is watching Trash Talk TV. Jerry Springer, Ricky Lake, someone's talking shit about him. It's not like Sebastian Bach didn't help his own cause by being a complete ass clown on his own. More great lyrics here as well. Caught it right between the thighs. There's more of the funky, clean guitar right before the solo. It's a nice flavor shot. Hit me with a shovel, 'cause I can't believe I dug you. Our next ballad is In a Darkened Room. Musically, it's a 1991 era ballad. Lyrically, it's not as creative as others on the album, but still some good lines. Why can't I steer the ship before it hits the storm? Baz puts feeling into his performance on this song. Even when he screams, there's some emotion behind it. Forgive me, please, for I know not what I do. Riot Act is another balls out rocker that's more filler than anything else on the album. Not really any really good lines. Even the best one on the song is more of a cliche. You say it's raining, but you're pissing down my back. Still rocks hard and has a blistering guitar solo. It has attitude, and I can appreciate it for that attitude, but it is a weak spot on the album. So stop reading me the Riot Act. Mudkicker is another heavy rocker, albeit a little slower in tempo. Starts off with a killer heavy guitar riff that's also in the chorus. It's about how the rich and powerful get their way at the cost of the rest of us. One man's fortune is another man's pain, but that's how you play the game. Solo isn't flashy, but it's serviceable and ends with a nice guitar harmony part. I ain't the child of your disgrace, quit mud kicking into my face. One More Ballad finishes off the album, Wasted Time. The music's good here, but the lyrics are typical hair band Baby I Need You. Makes me wonder if it was wasted time. It's really not what you want for the final song on an album, but the last few repeats on the coda going out kind of hits me in the feels a little bit. The lyrics, yeah, they kind of suck, but the last few moments make a decent end to a really good album. Slave to the Grind was part of the soundtrack of my sophomore and junior years of high school. I remember sitting with my crappy guitar and my little practice amp, plunking out the intro of Monkey Business, somehow not getting any better. It seems like a loose concept album, exposing societal evils of the world that sadly still exists today. I think it's still a relevant album lyrically, and the music is hard and heavy, and at times almost grunge-esque in feel. I love this album, and I am stoked to have it in the collection. That's all for now. FatBeardedVinylGuy.com is the website with links to Facebook and Instagram. I post what I'm spinning every once in a while, not as often as I should or want to. Here, however, give me a like and subscribe and drop a comment below with your thoughts and memories of Slave to the Grind. If you want another, most likely better review of Slave to the Grind, check out episode 72 of the Ridiculous Rock Record Review podcast. My man Aaron Martell takes this album apart much better than I can. The link is in the description. Until next time, smile pretty for the wrecking ball, and I will catch you on the B-side. Creepshow starts off with another heavy intro. Another intro? If you want another, most likely better, review of Slave to the Grind,